So children, question number 6. I am giving you homework. It is similar to question number 5. Do not waste your time, children. Utilize the time because it's a very important thing to do practice maths. Every day keep 1 hour for maths practice, geometry as well as algebra. Because this year whole book is going to come. All chapters. It is not like 9th standard that we have only 3 chapters or 4 chapters. This is very important part. So keep 1 hour for maths practice, especially for geometry. So 6th sum is similar sum like 5th one. You try this one. If you will not get answer, please comment in class. I will solve that sum once again. Okay. So I am solving the next part of the chapter on the exercise, that is question number 7. Just see on page number 22 what is given. Quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD. This is a parallelogram. You should recall the properties of parallelogram. If it is parallelogram given, rectangle given, square given, trapezium, on the spot you should recall the properties. ABCD is a parallelogram. It means opposite sides are parallel as well as equal. Okay. They have given only parallelogram, but with the help of that, what you got? Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Also, point E is on side BC. You can see here E is lying on BC, means B, E, C lie in same line. B dash, E dash, C. Line DE intersect ray AB in point T. Line DE. See here, if you will extend this line DE, so this line intersect AB in point T. So this line intersect AB in point T. Then we have to prove DE into BE. DE into BE is equal to CE into TE. This one, right? From the diagram, it looks like that it is a very difficult sum. But my dear children, it's very simple problem. Only try to find out that these sides belongs to which two triangle. These two sides belongs to which two triangles? See DE, so DE is here, this one. Then BE, BE is here. CE, this is here. Okay. TE means these two sides are present in this triangle and these two sides are present in these two triangles. So if you will prove them similar, if you will prove them these two triangles similar, so what you will get? Their sides in proportion, and once you got sides in proportion, cross multiply, you will get your answer. So whenever you are getting this type of problem, try to prove two triangles similar, but before that you find out that in which two triangles these sides belongs. So here try to prove these two triangles similar. Automatically you are going to get your answer. It's very simple problem. But how to prove two triangles similar? Same way, you have the test, AA test, AAA test, SSS test, right? Out of this, any one is there by which we can prove these two triangles similar. See, then why they have given parallelogram, right? 100% there is some relation, there is something because of parallelogram. If I will say ABCD is a parallelogram, then what about these lines? These lines are parallel. Got it, children? These lines are parallel and these two lines are parallel, then this will become transversal. This will become transversal. And if this is transversal, so this angle and this angles becomes congruent. Why? Reason is alternate. Or if I will say these two are parallel, this one is parallel to this. If this is parallel to this, then what about this line? This line becomes a transversal. Got it? So therefore this angle is equal to this angle. If I will say that this is parallel to this, then this is the transversal. So therefore this angle is equal to this. So you got two pairs of angles congruent in both the triangles. It means their sides are in proportion. Then cross multiply, you will get your answer. Clear? So how you will start? First you write down name of the quadrilateral. Proof. That is quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay? If ABCD is a parallelogram, then this line is parallel to this, or you can say AT is parallel to this DC because T is lying on AB. So here, therefore AB is parallel to DC. Property of parallelogram. Property of parallelogram. If AB is parallel to DC, I can say that AT is parallel to DC, or this BT is parallel to DC, same thing. So here therefore AT is parallel to DC because T lies on AB. Clear? If these two are parallel, then what about this DT? See here like this one and this one, like this. If these two are parallel, then what about this line? Here it is, this line. It becomes the transversal. So here AT parallel DC and DT is a transversal. Okay? Therefore, angle ATD, this angle, this one, angle ATD is congruent to angle, this one, CDT, reason alternate angles. ATD is congruent to CDT. Now this ATD can be written as BTE. Why? Because we want to prove these two triangles similar. ATD can be written as BTE because we have to prove these two. That is why I am writing same angle ATD I am writing as ATD I am writing as BTE. Angle BTE congruent angle CDT can be written as CDE. And the reason for this is same angle with different name. Same angle with different name. Same angle, you can see here, same angle T. Okay? Same angle with different name. A and here is B, here T and here is E. Okay, and now you should take these two triangles, but keeping in mind 1-to-1 correspondence. That is very, very important part. Okay. So in triangle, see I am starting from here, DCE. In triangle DCE and triangle, see first I have taken D, then C, then E. So I will take a T, take B and E. DC and check whether all congruent elements are it is congruent or not. See here E is congruent to E. This E is congruent to E. Why? Vertically opposite angle. Then D is congruent to T. This D is congruent to T. So this becomes congruent. Understood this? So after writing these two triangles, write down congruent element, that is angle, point number 1. Angle DEC, congruent. Angle TEB, right reason, vertically opposite angles. Point number 2, Here already you have written BT, this angle is equal to this. So angle CDE, congruent angle BTE from proved above. Right here, proved above. Already you have proved. See here you have proved. So therefore, triangle, point number 3, triangle DCE, similar triangle TBE by AA test of similarity. And if the triangles are similar, I am telling you again and again, if the triangles are similar, their sides are in proportion. That means how we will write? Don't see from here, just see from here DC upon TB. So DC upon TB, it is equal to CE upon BE. I have taken first this two, then this, then you take these two and take this one, and finally DE upon TE. This is equal to DE upon TE. What is the reason here? Reason is corresponding sides of similar triangles. Understood, children? Now, what you have to prove? DE into B. See, D is here and BE is here. If I will take these two ratio, that means CE upon BE is equal to DE upon TE. I have taken from here and cross multiply. So DE into BE is equal to CE into TE. So you got your result, right? Simple, very simple sum. Only you will keep in mind that these sides belongs to which two triangle. Number 1, try to prove that two triangles similar. Number 2, write down their sides in proportion and cross multiply. In 4 points, this sum can be proved. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult sum. So that is why I am telling you, try to find out that this side belongs to which two triangle. Try to prove them similar. Write sides in proportion and cross multiply. You will get your answer. Okay, children? So children, another very easy sum, question number 8. Just see in textbook. In the figure, segment AC and segment BD. This AC and this BD intersect each other in point P. These two intersect each other in point P. And AP upon CP, this AP upon CP is equal to BP upon DP. Right? This upon this is given and this BP upon DP is given. So we have to prove triangle ABP, similar triangle CDP. In this exercise, this is the easiest sum. Very easy sum. First you write down here given. What is given here? AP upon CP is equal to BP upon DP. This is given. And we have to prove that triangle ABP similar triangle CDP. Okay. So to prove two triangles similar, we require test, and already in this sum you can see here the two ratios are given. The ratios of two corresponding sides, AP upon CP, BP upon DP. This is given, means S and S is given, S and S. You have A test, which is not applicable in this. A test, because they have not given that these two are parallel. Okay. and third one is S test. So two sides are given in ratios, but third side is not given. So only what is remaining here? Fourth one. That is SAS. Two sides we want in ratio, that is already given. Only one thing is required, that is angle which is hidden in this sum. That you have to find out. It's simple, that AC and DB are two intersecting lines. They are intersecting at P. So in 9th standard you have done, when two lines intersect each other, vertically opposite angles are congruent. So we can say that these two angles are congruent because of vertically opposite angle test. Clear? So between these two triangles, these ratios are given, and this is equal to this vertically opposite angle. Therefore I can say that these two triangles are similar by SAS test. Simple sum. So how you will write here? First write down name of two triangles. It is already given. So write in triangle ABP and triangle CDP. Okay. Very first point which is already given. Write AP upon CP. Write equal to this. Don't leave and write here point number 2. This one, that is wrong. Two sides are in ratio, means AP upon CP is equal to BP upon DP. This is already given. So here the reason is it is given. Okay. Second point is angle APB. Angle APB is congruent to angle APB is congruent to CPD. CPD. Reason, vertically opposite angles. Okay. And therefore, because two sides and one angle, so point number 3 is, therefore triangle ABP similar triangle CDP by SAS test of similarity. Okay, so I said that this is the easiest sum in this exercise. Okay, so children, last sum of the exercise, question number 9. This question were asked 2 times in board, so this is also very important sum. In the figure, it is for 3 marks. In the figure, in triangle ABC, point D on side BC. Just see this figure. In triangle ABC, what about point D? It lies on side BC, such that angle BAC, right? BAC, bigger triangle angle, is congruent to angle ADC. Angle ADC. So we have to prove here CA square is equal to CB into CD. This we have to prove. Okay children, CA square is equal to CB into CD. First you see what is given in this. In triangle ABC, this angle BAC, this angle is equal to this. Then prove this part. How you will prove? Now here the technique says find out CA belongs to which two triangles. Because after proving two triangles similar, you will get their sides in proportion. Okay? And by cross multiplication you will get your answer. So find out that CA square is there. Okay, it belongs to which two triangle? So CA, if I will see first this one, bigger one, BAC. First is bigger one, BAC. In that CA is there. Okay. Second one is ADC. Again CA is there. So if I will prove these two triangle similar, then you will get their sides in proportion, and maybe you will get then this one CA square is equal to CB into CD. So this is the idea behind this sum, how to get this answer. try to prove this bigger triangle BAC and the smaller triangle ADC, because these two triangles have the side CA. So prove these two triangles similar. You get the sides in proportion and cross multiply. Just see this one, how you will do this one. So write first proof. In proof, same part. Write two proper triangle, means 1-to-1 correspondence. Here first I am writing BAC. So in triangle BAC, and I want this one. Okay, so BAC. See here, CBAC and ADC. So in this case, A is congruent to which angle? D, right, of this triangle. So here A is congruent to D. So write here D, C and A. ADC. ADC, correct? Because this A of this triangle is congruent with D. So 1-to-1 correspondence means they must have same place. In other words, similarly, C is congruent to C. So take two triangles which already I have written, prove them similar. Right here, in both the triangle, what is given? Point number 1, angle BAC is congruent to angle ADC. This is already given. Second, this C belongs to both the triangle C. So second point is angle BCA, angle BCA is congruent with angle, I said BCA is congruent with angle DCA, angle DCA. Reason for this, common angle. Okay, so you got two pairs of angles congruent between both the triangles. What can you say about the triangles? They are similar. So therefore point number 3, triangle BAC, similar triangle ADC by AA test of similarity. And once the triangles are similar, their sides are in proportion. Their sides are in proportion. That is, therefore BA upon AD is equal to AC upon DC. DC, BA upon AD I said, then AC upon DC I said, and then finally BC upon AC. Reason is CSST. Okay. Now among this, just see these two ratio, which will give you CA square if you cross multiply. So again you write down here AC upon DC is equal to BC upon AC. This you copied from here, point number 5, and therefore point number 6 will give you your result that AC into AC is AC square is equal to BC into DC. BC into DC. So you got your result. Right? Simple problem, and the technique is find out that CA belongs to which two triangle, and I said it belongs to BAC and ADC. Try to prove them similar, because after proving similar you will get like this, and by cross multiplication you will get your answer. So this is the technique behind this sum in these two triangles. So children, here I am completing my today's lecture, and I am giving you some similar sums from the miscellaneous. Just you try that one, and if you have any doubt in that miscellaneous exercise question, so you can comment and I will solve that sums in my next video. So just please copy down what are the homeworks for your, or you can say activity from geometry exercise number 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. I am giving you all similar sums. You try it, I told, because you have lot of time, so you can practice this sum, and maybe you will get some difficulties while solving the sum. So just you see page number 27. I am writing on the board page 27, sum number 3, then 4. All these are similar sums: 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 7, 8, 9. Then 9 and up to 9. This is your homework, or you can say activity. In next class I will continue with the next topic of this exercise, that is theorem of similar triangles. So children, stay home, be safe. God bless to all of you.